Hello. Thank you for watching. Let's talk about how to stay grounded. Thank you for joining. My name is Misty Shalene, and I am a health and lifestyle strategist for women to lose weight, regain your energy, and overcome burnout, extreme fatigue, and get back to feeling good. So let me know in the comments, are you new to me? Let me know where you're coming from. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm having a little bit of trouble going live on my Facebook page. So we're just on Instagram today. So we'll see if I can figure that out before tomorrow. So if you know all about the new ways of streaming live on Facebook from my desktop, I've done it before, but they seem to change things. So welcome. Thanks for joining. We're going to talk about how to stay grounded in times like these. We know that things are crazy right now. And if you are on social media, if you're watching the news, it is easy to get sucked in to what is going on, having all of this fear coming up, feeling uncertain of where things are going, what is happening in our world, and it can take you into a tailspin of anxiety. And that is not where we want you to be. So let's talk about some things that can keep you grounded, some things that you can do on a daily basis to help really get you grounded, and so you're not going into that tailspin and you're feeling in control of your life. So let me know, what are the feelings you have going on right now in all of this over the past week, even today? What are some of those emotions that are coming up to the surface that you just can't seem to deny? And so if you are stay positive, being focused, and having faith, great, Steve. Yeah. So do you turn on the TV or turn on your phone the first thing you do? Is that the first thing you do in the morning? Let me know in the comments. If that is the first thing you do, it's going to be so easy for you to go off the rails. And because that's the first thing that you do, that's the first thing that you're filling into your mind and into your brain upon waking up, you haven't even, you're still in this meditative state. So if you didn't know, the subconscious mind, the best time to reprogram the subconscious mind is when you first wake up and right before you go to bed. So that is the most important times to be fueling your brain with good things, like positive things. So right before you go to bed and the first thing when you first wake up. And so I want you to think about, what are you watching before you go to sleep? What are you watching or listening to when you first wake up? And that right there, if you get nothing else, that could be a gold mine of some of the things that you're going through. And so I want you to start to pay attention to what you feed your mind the first thing you wake up. So watching TV and not watching TV at all. Yes, exactly. I haven't watched the news in years. I do click on it periodically, like when stuff like this goes on, then I'll tune in to CNN or something, but it's not all day long. It's not even every day. It's just to get updates. So first thing in the morning, I want you to get yourself right before you dive into the media, before you check your email, before you check social media, before you turn on the news. So this incorporates, meditation, journaling, gratitude. Anytime you're feeling anxiety, you actually, it's been proven you can't be in gratitude and fear at the same time. So anytime you're feeling those fears, that anxiety coming up, if you can anchor into gratitude, anchor in what you're grateful for right now, that will help you. Reflection, yoga, visualization. Visualize how you want your day to go. And so this is so, so important on what you're putting into your mind. And if you're putting stuff, good things into your mind first thing, or are you putting chaos into your mind first thing? So let me know, what does your morning routine look like? What do you listen to first thing? One of the things, I haven't done it lately, but in the very beginning of my stages into the personal development world, I would put on YouTube videos of Les Brown or other motivational speakers, and I would listen to that first thing, and it would really pump me up, and I would feel super empowered to go forth onto my day and get a lot accomplished. And I felt really good about what I had to get accomplished in the day. So tip number 1, pay attention to what you're putting into your mind first thing. Meditate, reflect, journal, gratitude, yoga, and really find your own flow and find what's true for you before you start to put in what's true for somebody else. And take on those feelings, take on those emotions and fears that other people are going through. Wayne Dyer, yes, such soothing way to start and end your day. Yes, I love Wayne Dyer. I also love Lewis. I can't think of their name now. It'll come to me. So, second thing is to get into your body. Get into your body. It is so easy to be all up in our heads and all up into our emotions right now. Yes. Lewis Hayes, yes, for sure. It's so easy to be all up in our head, but if you can get into your body, get grounded, get in a good workout. Sometimes when we have like these intense emotions like anger and frustration, a good solid workout can really help to ground you. You can take out your frustration out on the treadmill or on your workout. Yes, absolutely. So get in a workout, get into your body, whether it be yoga, weights, it doesn't matter. Go for a walk. I love to go for a walk first thing in the morning. And so that can be part meditation, part workout. You're killing 2 birds with 1 stone there. So getting your mind right and then getting into your body. And then another way to get grounded is to get into nature. So this, we kind of talked about this with the workout, but even if you don't like to work out, even if you got your workout in another part of the day, just being in nature can really help to ground you, because if you go outside, you can see the world has not stopped. The trees are still growing, the grass is growing, I got flowers coming up, and you can see that we're just in spring and we have this new life that's coming into play here. The world hasn't ended and we're still here. And if you can just focus on the ground, and nature it's so beautiful. If you can pay attention to the birds chirping in the sky, new leaves forming, new growth happening, and recognize that nature, if we can just come back into nature, it can be really soothing, it can be really healing, and to feel that groundedness, feel that ground beneath you. Another great thing to do is go barefoot in the grass, and that can really help to ground you, just feeling that sensation on your bare feet. You can Google grounding, and you're probably gonna you can find the research behind that. So also go do something fun. What is, one thing I love to break away from fear and chaos is just to go do something fun, something that's fun for you, something that is going to like get your mind off of what's going on the news. And so if you're creative, you could get out crayons or paint and, really get those creative juices going. I love to dance, so dancing, music, just make sure you're doing something fun and something that's going to get your mind away from the negative things that are going on, things that you're going to see on the news. So hello, we are talking about how to get grounded in the midst of what's going on around us. And we went over how to get your mind right, getting into your body, and doing something fun. And the next thing is get really present with your fears. So what are those fears that are coming up? Why are they coming up? Because anything that's coming up as a trigger is coming up to be healed. So one thing I noticed coming up for me recently was, my husband's working all nights. And again, and when the last time that he did that, I was emotional eating, I was binge drinking, and I kind of got back into this mindset of, I just started unraveling, why is this coming up right now? What is this coming up to heal? And it reminded me of my childhood when we lived out in the country. There wasn't a lot going on. My dad worked a lot of nights and he only came home on the weekends. So it brought me back into those moments of feeling alone and feeling abandoned. And even though my mom was there, she wasn't always super present. So just getting present with those fears and recognizing that you are safe, you have everything you need, and how can you really get back into, do I have what I need today? So why is this anxiety coming up? If you are worried about finances, you're worried about your job, like, do you have a place to live today? Do you have enough food for today? Do you have enough money for today? I did a lot of money mindset work, in my business in the past 5 years. And one coach, she talked about this, is like a lot of people will be stressing about not making enough money to pay their bills for the month. And she said, just get really present with money and, have this relationship that knowing that you have everything you need today. And so you can feel safe, you can feel abundant in knowing that you are safe today. And then when tomorrow comes, worry about tomorrow when it actually comes. So getting very present with your fears, knowing what is coming up, and really digging deep on why it's coming up for you. So another way to get really grounded is to connect with others. Right now, we're feeling very isolated. We're at home, we're not working. And if you are used to being out around other people, you are used to being at work with others, you're going to school with others, and then all of a sudden you are feeling isolated, really take a moment to just connect to people and recognize that you're not alone in all of this. And that human touch, we so need that human touch. Even if it's just go out on your porch and wave to your neighbor, call a friend, get on live video. All the social media platforms have live video now. And so you can just get on live video and jump on and say hi to people and wait for your friends to come and say hi back. And that could really lift up your spirits. So let's get grounded amidst of what's going on the media, what's going on social media, on our TVs, in the news, and really focus on what is it that I'm needing right in this moment? What do I need in the day? And if you can ground yourself before you go and turn the TV on, if you can ground yourself before you jump on social media or check your email, that can help you not go into that tailspin of fear and chaos that the media is really bringing home right now. So I do have a free resource for you. I put together all of my favorite self-care plans, my morning routine, my evening routine, and how I take care of my health, my body, my family, even when I have kids at home. So if you're not familiar with me, I'm a homeschool mom. I have 3 kids, including a toddler, and that self-care is so important. No matter if you work or if you're at home, no matter if you have kids or you don't, that self-care is so important. And so if you would like that, comment below and I will make sure you get a copy. You look disappointed.